record in a minute, but okay, so first of all, I just got a ring light, so we'll see how I do with that. Second of all, I got my ice cream. I was gonna do this with my food, but I was too hungry. So it's like midnight, but I was talking to my friend today and I felt compelled to talk about this. So I thought, why not record it? Because I haven't recorded in forever and I'm gonna get back on it. So a thing that's been coming up a lot in conversations with people is like effort. The amount of effort that people put into things that I've been seeing lately is so minimal, and it's really just crazy. Specifically what made me think about this is I've been talking to a couple of like my friends. I don't know what it is, if it's 2020 and we're just like out of energy, or if we just really don't want to put in the effort. Specifically like within relationships, like intimate relationships. A lot of guys like have not been wanting to put in effort, you know, and I don't even mean me specifically, but just in general. Like I said, like two of my friends, like one friend said that you know, she has a significant other or whatever that she's been speaking to consistently, but yet they haven't really like hung out, you know. She's been trying to get him to hang out, you know, they're both in school, they're both working a lot, but he can't find time to see her, but his excuse is he's busy. You know, my other friend, kind of a similar thing, like working a lot, trying to do this, trying to do that, but can't find time to see her. Now granted, I understand that like if you're focusing on yourself and you're just like throwing yourself into your work or whatever you're doing, that's completely fine. But I think it's another thing, and I've seen a lot of guys do this personally, where they come after you and they do a slight chase, like, oh, I've been wanting to talk to you, oh, I think you're so cute, blah blah blah. And then when you try to give them a chance, or even if you're just giving them conversation, like they don't text back, they can't find time to see you, to take you on a small little date, like to just do something. And my thing is, no matter how busy you are, you will find time for what you want to find time for. Like in a relationship, they will find time for you if they find you to be like someone important in their life. If you're up on their high on their list is like important priorities, and they'll find time for you. And if they don't, then you just might not be as important as you think they are in their life, or as you think you are in their life. And maybe it's time that you reevaluate that whole relationship. Like it takes a lot of energy, I don't think that some people realize, to really put into a person, to get to know a person, to date. Because I don't like the whole talking phase. Like it's dating, you're dating around. It takes a lot of energy to really put that into someone. And then if you decide you want to date them exclusively, I done put all of this energy into you. I done let go all the other people because, you know, I was splitting up my energy maybe between him and whoever and whatever, or if it's a guy, you know, her and whoever. And now you're getting all of my energy, right? Besides like the energy that's going into like maybe work or friendships or whatever. Like you're getting all of my intimate energy. It just baffles me sometimes. And I think a lot of the times us as women, like I think where we have messed up too is that sometimes we praise these men for doing the smallest things, or for doing the most basic task, or having just, they may do things like text you good morning, right? Or I don't even know, like taking you out on a date or calling you beautiful. Like, you know, if you hit me up and you are messaging me, I feel like you should take me on a date. I don't mean pay, but like take me on a date. Like, okay, hey, I really wanted to see you. You know, I was wondering if you were doing anything Friday so we could go to dinner. That's you taking me on a date. You don't necessarily have to pay for the date for you to say you took me on the date, but that's energy that I'm asking for you to give back to me, and that's something basic. Like, it's not hard to take someone to go get some food. Like, you need to do something simple on the first date anyways to get to know somebody. Like, it's not that hard. Or when a guy texts you, like when he communicates. Communication is a basic necessity in any relationship. But these guys, like, if they can even communicate with us just a little bit, maybe not even on the highest level of communication, but if they can communicate with us just a little bit, like, we're like, oh my gosh, oh, he's the one. Like, you know, I think we females have to start, we need to, I don't even want to say higher our standards, but we need to get our standards back to like a normal level and not have them so low, because I feel like right now a lot of times we have our standards very low and we don't even realize it. We have the lowest standards and we let, I feel like, guys get by on the bare minimum. I saw this meme the other day, and sis, listen, get a pen and paper, write it down. I need y'all to write this down. The meme said, guys have intercourse with whoever and whatever they can. They can have their little moment with whoever, it doesn't matter, because they just want to have that moment with a female that has, you know, those parts ready for them. Females have intercourse with who they want to. We can be more picky, right? So remember that, right? Because that means we have control over a lot more within these relationships than we give ourselves credit for. But if we're not spending time together, if we're not getting to know each other, what is that really doing for us? I feel like that's just a waste of time. And the person particularly that I was talking to today, sis is bomb. Sis is bomb. But we even have to get out of like automatically doing like negative self-talk to ourselves and making us feel like we don't deserve the best of the best. Because put in the energy that you get out, right? You know how when you are joining organizations in school, for example, and you're like, oh, is this a good organization? You ask someone that's in it and they're like, what you put in is what you get out. Relationships should be that same exact way. What you put in should be what you get back out. So if I'm giving you 100%, I should get 100% back out. We're special. Women are special, especially black women. Come on, let me get into it real quick with these black queens. Special. A gift. Too many times, man, like queens, oh, and sis, and to think that some of us forgot. I ain't even gonna lie, I forgot. If you want that man, you want that man. If you don't want that man, then oh well, he's not for you, and that's your decision to make. Moral of the story is, if you realize that something is just taking too much of your energy and you just not getting like the reciprocation that you feel like you should get, dead it, cut it off, leave it alone. What was that song? It ain't nothing to cut that off. Snip, snip. That, we back on that. That was like 2016, I think. So remember who you are. Remember what you're worth, and that's to infinity and beyond. You're the baddest. And and are and is and will always be, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, that was all I have to say, y'all. It is now almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Thanks for joining my corner. See ya.